I got a big spoon. What the hell? How we gonna get the food out? Oh, this. You get it. All right, y'all. So the chicken and rice is done. It took a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's what it looks like. We could have had some shrimp in there. You could actually have added shrimp. You could do shrimp and rice like this, but the shrimp you have to wait till the rice get almost done to put the shrimp in there. You can actually do a crab rice. It's nothing like. You could probably do like what is it called? I forgot. It's like a rice dish, but that's what it is. Look, y'all. Look at that.
Stop that.
What? I'm just letting them get a close up, baby Frida. Oh, look at that.
Are they even on live?
Yes, I'm live. Say hey.
No.
So yeah, I'm back. It took a little longer than expected. Like I said, but Fruity thought it wasn't gonna be a lot of rice, but that's 2 cups of rice, y'all. So you could do like asparagus on the side or broccoli or something like that. Usually when I would do this dish, I would probably do like steamed broccoli or like a vegetable melody. Baby Fruity hungry, y'all. Let me before she fight me. You gotta taste it for the people, baby Fruity. I'm gonna blow it for you, okay? We gotta let baby Frida taste it, y'all. This gonna be her dinner tomorrow when I leave.
Do I have to heat the whole thing up?
No, just take out what you want. Well, y'all know I have to blow her food because she won't eat it if it's hot. Come over so they can see you taste it. How it taste? You want to thigh?
Yeah.
Got some rice up under there. All right, y'all. There it is. 1-pan meal. You can cook it, start it all in one pot. And there's baby Frida. You got enough rice. You can have your potato salad with this.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So that's what it looked like. Baby Frida is happy. You happy?
Yeah.
Or you want another piece of chicken?
I'll come back up on that.
So that's how y'all do the chicken and rice, y'all. Like I told y'all, I had to break it up. It took a little bit longer than what I expected. You know what I'm saying? Because I was cooking stuff on the gas stove, and I'm still trying to get back to cooking on the electric stove, honey. So yeah, that is how you make the chicken and rice. I know sis gonna enjoy it, cause you know that's her thing. Like when we was little and we got chicken and rice, it was boiled, right?
Yeah.
They would boil the chicken. The chicken would be fine. It would be good though, right?
Yeah.
And they would just boil like with onion, bell pepper, um, some garlic, and what else? Celery. And just season it real good and just boil the chicken. And when the chicken got done, they pour the rice in there. And we would have chicken and rice and with like green beans and rolls.
Yeah.
And that's how we ate it. But you know, as you get older, you start doing stuff different. And I learned different ways to cook different dishes. It ain't the black folks chicken and rice. You know what I'm saying? But it's still really good. And it's a lot more flavorful too. And it just I like it this way. But I mean, if I'm wanting to like have something like reminiscent back when I used to eat chicken and stuff like all the time, I just will boil it like I did when I was growing up. So sometimes like they will boil the chicken and they'll be like, so you want chicken and noodles? Or you want chicken and rice? Maybe remember them egg noodles?
Yeah.
So sometimes we would have the boiled chicken with the rice. And sometimes we would have it with the noodles. Or sometimes my grandmother would boil the chicken and everything. And then she would make some biscuits and roll the biscuits really, really thin and make dumplings. And let me tell y'all, sis, you have not lived your life until you had homemade dumplings. So yeah, I gotta tell y'all something too. So Yeah, I'm allergic to this hair. It's like every time I wear synthetic hair, I got like a month. Like I can never leave my braids in long. When y'all see me start pinning my braids up, it's because it's breaking my skin out. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash these braids and re-dip them to see if that would help. The lady said I should wash my braid hair in vinegar, let it soak in vinegar, apple cider vinegar and water before I braid. It'll cut down on the reactions. But I've been trying, like my neck is usually it's just like my neck, but that's what's been going on with my skin. Is I'm allergic to this hair, y'all, and I really want to keep my braids until my birthday. So I'm gonna try and wash this hair and re-dip it. I'm probably gonna soak it in like an apple cider vinegar and water type base, and see if that'll help. If not, and re-dip the ends so that it's wavy again. If not, I'm gonna have to take it out. That's why my skin is like this, y'all know. My skin don't be textured like this. So I'm allergic to the hair. Shit. Bummer. But let me show y'all the chicken and rice one more time. It looks delicious. Deliciousness. Baby Frida left and went straight to the living room. And y'all, it's just so good. And you can even, like, you know, towards the end, put your broccoli in there on top and put some foil on it and let it steam. And just pick the pieces of broccoli off. It's a lot of ways you could do this. And you can even do your potatoes like this. Like, you could chop your potatoes up and put your potatoes and everything in the pan with the chicken on top and let it go. I might do her some chicken like that so y'all can see how to do it. But anyway, the purpose of cooking for Baby Frida and with Baby Frida is because Baby Frida has started to cook a lot for herself. But each time I come visit her, because y'all know I will come like once or twice a year, and I'm going to be closer to her now, so it's not like I have to worry about trying to teach her how to cook certain things. But I want her to be able to cook different things for herself. So that's the reason why she stands in the kitchen with me. Plus, it's fun to have her in here and watch me cook stuff. And she kind of like sees what I'm doing. So when I do go back to Riley, she can cook certain things that she likes for herself. So now she knows how to make her potato salad, how to make her fish the way she wants it. She can make her grits with the cheese because she was really struggling with that, y'all. Because she's gotten down pat cooking stuff in the crock pot, but like cooking certain stuff. So I'm trying to show her how to do different dishes in the oven. Like some of my videos, she just won't go back and watch the old ones, and a lot of them are hard to find. So the next thing I'm going to teach her is how to make a quick cornbread. And it's really easy. It's a cup of all-purpose flour, a cup of cornmeal. A cup of self-rising flour, a cup and a half of self-rising cornmeal, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a cup of milk, a cup of milk or a cup of buttermilk, a cup of hot water, and 2 eggs. Take a stick of butter, melt it. I don't like cooking cornbread with vegetable oil. I feel like it make it too hard. Take a stick of butter, put it in the pan, turn the oven on, let the oven get hot. Put it on 375. Put your butter in there with your pan. Let it melt. Pour half of the butter into the mixture. Then you add your eggs in last. Stir, stir, stir. Put it in the oven and let it bake. So I'm going to do a video on how to do like a quick cornbread. Probably next week. I'm going to show her how to do her collard greens. Like how to do the ones in the bag, because Baby Frida have carpal tunnel and she doesn't like to cut up stuff. And I don't blame her, because there's got to be a lot of stress on her wrist. So I'm going to teach her how to do her collard greens. She doesn't care to have meat or meat in her beans. She don't have to have it as long as it's seasoned good. But I know she like it, so I'm gonna buy like one of those little ham steaks, a small one, and show her how to like put the chicken stock in the pan to get the creams that are already cut up and how to clean them. It's not as hard to clean those as the ones that you have to cut up. I'm gonna show her how to do some quick collard greens, and how to make some cornbread. And I'm gonna go ahead and order me another stand, a smaller stand, so that I can bring it into the kitchen and we can actually like record some videos of her doing the cooking and me just giving her basic instruction. you know. Um, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm so happy to be here. You know, y'all, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on behind the scene. Um, my husband is in North Carolina. His father is sick. Um, he's terminal. So that is a lot to deal with. um, so that's another reason why we decided for him to go home. I know a lot of people have their thoughts on what they think is going on, but that's the reason why he's there too. And our place wasn't going to be ready, but so we decided to just push it back until November. Um, and he's there with his mom helping his dad and everything. Like, when I tell y'all 2020 has been a shit show for the records, I am so 2020 is the learning experience of how life can beat you up and beat you down, and you still have to get up and keep going. Like, if we all just gave up because of the way 2020 was set up, the world would cease to exist. And it's just been a lot, you know. Transitioning from the military, you know, my catering business kind of like walking back because of the pandemic, moving, trying to get acclimated in a new city, just having a rough time with that, trying to find housing, and you know, with his dad being terminal. Y'all, you know, 2020, she ain't been nice to us. She ain't been nice to nobody. Okay? She been real rude. And I could just, if 2020 was a female, I would mace her. I would tase her first, mace her, and whoop her ass if she was a real person. And, you know, I'm trying to stay away from stupid people because I feel like I'm a snap. But y'all, 2020 has been rocky. You know, half of the year I didn't even get to, knowing that we would leave in Alabama because of COVID and everything. Like, we didn't get to spend a lot of time with my niece and nephew. I barely got to spend time. I miss my neighbors, y'all. We didn't get to do a lot of stuff with our neighbors like we did in the summers before. We just didn't get to live our lives. Like, it's just, it's and let's not even talk about the projection of profit that I lost. Like, y'all, I lost thousands of dollars. I had to give back an ungodly amount of money to clients, um, deposits and stuff, um, because I wanted to be fair. So y'all, 2020, oh my god, like, I think 2020 has beat us all up. To be honest with y'all, like, 2020 done whooped everybody ass. So I'm ready for her to go away. You know, like, she can just disappear. But I'm not gonna complain because I know there are a lot of people out there who are going through a lot worse. And I'm thankful for trying to be thankful, and I'm waking up every day trying to be even more thankful for what I have and trying to find the good in every situation. Like, coming here to Virginia Beach, getting to meet a lot of different people, getting to do a little research, and spending time with my sister. You know, we do the wildest things. Like, baby Frida had me up at 7 o'clock this morning, y'all, going to Sonic so that she could get a hamburger and chili cheese. Tater tots. I am not playing, but I enjoy those little times because this is the kind of stuff we used to do when we were young. So it's like how we were when we were in our early 20s and late teens. And I really enjoyed that time with her. So it's really special, you know. At first I was like, I'm not getting out of my bed. And I was like, you know, you're going to be look back on these days and you're going to, like, enjoy, like, that time you just got to spend with you and her. And, like, I look back on the times I got to spend with my baby sister and her kids. So I'm just going to take 2020 for what it is. And just start planning for 2021 and try to stay in a positive mindset. I want y'all to stay in a positive mindset and just, you know, meditate, try to eat healthy, drink your water, Mind your business. Be kind to people even when they're not being so nice to you. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And y'all, let's just try to prepare to get through the holidays. Um, Start checking on your people. You know, a lot of people have lost loved ones going into the holidays. People are gonna. I just get this feeling that depression. It does make a huge difference on how we think about it. But you know, y'all, it's not been easy at all, and I have definitely struggled with it. With everything that I have going on, being the fact that I have PTSD and anxiety, and y'all know they you know, dealing with the going through all the channels to get myself tested, and I can't get my testing done. Like when I got close, it was time for us to leave Alabama, so I have to try to find to get my testing for my autism done. Y'all, I've been through a lot in 2020, um good and bad. So I'm just trying to like hold on, but like I was saying, like everybody get ready for the holidays, because people who are definitely going to be alone this year, people are going to be scared to interact in the way that they do in previous years, and I can completely understand. And that's true. Um, Check on your people. Like I always tell y'all in the videos that are pre-recorded, check on your people. Definitely check on your first responders. Check on your medical people. If you have people in your family who are in the medical field, y'all, check on them. Keep a constant eye on them. The suicide rate for medical professionals are going up in their field, which usually is not that high. They are seeing a lot of suicide in nurses, doctors, even CNAs, um, because the amount of death that they're experiencing is not normal. They're having a lot of people who deal with death on a day-to-day basis, like morticians and stuff. They're experiencing a lot of emotional issues too, because the in certain places, because the amount of death that people are dealing with is not normal. So if you have people in those professions, you know, I always tell y'all to check on your first responders, check on your police officers, you know, check on your military people, check on all of them, but just go ahead and add those other people in there, and definitely check on your military people, because they're far away from home, and a lot of them, since this pandemic has hit, we were restricted to base. We couldn't go more than 50 miles. So a lot of them, you know, now I think it's like 100 miles. A lot of them still haven't seen their family. Like some of these people haven't seen their family since the holidays, um, because they have a stay in place order. They still have restrictions at Fort Rucker to how far you can travel. Um, and the only reason we were able to travel to see the kids is because Mr. had retired. And, you know, we were really safe. We used gloves, we used masks, we both got tested. I wear my mask. I would keep gloves, like, especially being here with Fruity, y'all. I wanted to take a yoga class so bad. I go to the gym, but I keep my mask on. I walk outside. Um, yes, and domestic violence is on the rise too. So please check on your people. Um, so just be aware, and be aware how you treat people in public. Like, treat people with respect. Cashiers, people at fast food restaurants. First of all, I'm finna get real ratchet. Y'all motherfuckers is rude, some of y'all. And if it ain't you, don't get upset. Some of y'all motherfuckers are rude to people who go to work. They don't get nothing. Some of y'all asses get more money sitting at home collecting y'all benefits and won't go back to work. So don't be rude to these people, because they already, half of them are scared that they're going to get something to take it home to their children. A lot of people, they struggling with child care because kids are not in school. um a lot of people have elderly parents that they live with, and they scared to death to go home. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop being rude. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I'm slightly off, and I can crack you in your head, and they gonna take me to the hospital. Like, I can beat you up, and they gonna arrest me and take me to the hospital because I have PTSD. So I will slap your ass, okay? I came real close to slapping the lady the other day for talking real sideways. And I was like, ma'am, is there a problem? She was like, what are you worried about it for? I was like, bitch, you can get these hands, okay? Um, and she walked away. And then I had to cuss a lady out in the Dollar Tree the other day too for being rude. Cause I just can't deal with it. Like when I own my business, you will never be able to come into my business and disrespect my people. Okay. Customers are always right, but they ain't no. Sometimes they not always right. And I'm very patient with people. I'm a woo side type of person, but I hate to see people being mistreated, and I hate bullies. So my husband knows that he may eventually have to bail me out. Um, and there's been a couple times that he's, you know. So don't be rude to people because you don't know what people are going through, and this is a very tough time. Yes, yes. So my nerves is real shot. Like, be careful how you treat people because it might be somebody and you might be wrong person right day, and you might get that ass whooping that was for somebody else. Like I got a couple people I would love to beat up. Like I had a dream. Y'all know I talk about my aunt who always get on my nerves, who always used to do stuff to me. Like I had a dream the other night about I whooped her ass, and I woke up happy, and my sister was laughing. But I've always wanted to whoop her ass because she's a very mean person. She's nasty to people. But I've never whooped her ass because she's my aunt and she's older. And I had a dream that I whooped her ass. And I woke up in a good mood. So I already know that somebody is probably going to catch an ass whooping unintentionally that's probably not intended for them. And that's okay with me. Um, yeah. So that's another reason why I need to find another therapist too. But just be careful about how you treat people because you might run up on somebody who's stressed out, sis. And they might not be there. Like you never know who got PTSD, who is triggered by certain things, and people are already under enough stress. They out in these stores. Like I'm always nice to people, but you know some of these people be trying it. Whew. And I get real protective like about small people. Like I'm small myself, y'all. I'm only 5 feet. I'm a little chunky though, but I get real protective over older people, and I hate to see people being rude to them. And that's a trigger for me because I feel like you disrespected my grandparents, and like, yo, I be wanting to fight. Like, don't be rude to old people. Woo. Like, don't be rude to old people. If you see them in the store, like, I hate that when I'm in the store. Y'all know the lines is hella long. They don't know how to use self checkout, and the line is hella long. And y'all will stand y'all behinds right there and won't let these old people go in front of y'all. Y'all, common sense will tell y'all they ain't got nobody to shop for them. The longer they're out, the more they're going to be exposed. You might get COVID and be sick, but the damn COVID would kill them. So why would you stand in line with a basket with 40, 60, 100 items in, and you see this little old person with 12 or 5 items, and you won't move and let them go in front of you? You a rude bitch, and your mama ought to be ashamed of you. I'm back. So, I get upset about that. Like, I'm crazy, right? I get upset about that. So whenever I'm in the store and I see older people, I let them go ahead of me. Yeah, cause my brain ain't built like most people. I just,
Of course
huh?
not.
I heard you. So be nice, man. And if you got a neighbor who's older or something like that, like check on them old people. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Yeah, who raised y'all?
Hey,
Huh?
you cursing.
I'm sorry. Who raised y'all? If y'all got older people or people in y'all family, even if y'all don't like them that much, like don't let them go out to the store. Like go to the store for them. You know, or people with compromised immune systems, like Don't be an ass your whole life. You gotta get old too. Um, yeah, I guess that's my rant. Just treat people how you want to be treated. I always tell people that. Like, you can catch more honey. You can catch more flies with honey any day. And just treat people with respect. Respect goes a long way. Like, I be broke because I'm feeding everybody, like homeless people. Because I ain't got no more soldiers to feed. So I just be feeding random people and stuff. So, just be kind to people. That's all. You're right, natural bleeding. Just be kind. It's not that hard, I promise. Cause me gonna get you beat up. And some people can whoop your ass and not have anything happen. Like, I'm in the state of Virginia right now, and Virginia beaches, they like take really care of their mentally challenged people. So I'm gonna go to the hospital. That's it. I'm not gonna get. I just hate stupid people. You know, I don't hate anybody but stupid, rude people. Like, I just can't deal with them. And I hate to see old people mistreated. And I hate to see people mistreat children too. Like, oh my god, like, I instantly get angry. Like, and thinking about it, I'm getting angry because that's why my eyes switching, y'all. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to bed. I gotta get up in the morning and I gotta make a drive out and take care of some stuff. Yeah, I'm going. I gotta find one when I get to. Well, I found one, but I gotta make an appointment in Raleigh. So yeah, I'm gonna be going back to therapy before I lose it, cause y'all know I sometimes go once or twice a week. So I've been meditating a lot. But good people give me good vibes. So I've been interacting with a lot of good vibes here in Virginia Beach, you know. And my sister keeps me grounded. And my CBD capsules help me with my anxiety. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, good night. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow or Monday, probably Monday. Like I said, we're gonna do a quick how to boil your collard greens real quick cornbread video for baby Frida. And I don't know when we'll be back after that, but y'all gonna get at least 2 lives a week. They might be back to back, they may be spaced out. Sometimes it could be more, but you know, while I'm here, I'm gonna try to do my best. And as soon as I get my new ring light for the phone and everything, I'm going to try and record a video and sit down and edit it. Something that's going to be nice, and me and Frida will do it together. But yeah, I love you guys. Everybody have a good night. And just stay safe out there. And just treat people with kindness. Like, it ain't that hard. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. I promise you, it's not. Like, you gotta really put too much energy in being to like be mean. So I love y'all and good night. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll show y'all. Baby Frida took this pan and devoured like a corner of it. But there's the chicken and rice. Yeah. So good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later.